Every day I realize more and more how bisexual I am. And I'm also very Christian. I don't believe that a relationship with a woman is what God wants for me. I'm also in a relationship with a man that I completely adore. He's the love of my life, and I couldn't be happier. But when I see girls like Tristan Mays, Zendaya, is that an actress? Or Naomi Scott, my heart just stops for a moment. I want to be able to talk to people about it and at least share my struggles, but I don't want them to think of me differently.
Huh.
It's a tough one, huh?
That's interesting.
I'll talk a little bit about it while you're thinking of yours. Here's what I can relate to Laura, and I talked to Laura about this, so I'm pretty sure she's comfortable talking about it. But I've always told Laura, it's more common with women, I think, to be open about their sexuality. And again, generalities here, not saying every woman or every guy. Mm-hmm. It's way more common that I've heard girls go, hey, like, I find that girl attractive. Even girls that aren't gay or bi, like, that girl's hot. As opposed to guys going like, Chris Brown's wiener is huge, right? Like, or weird, like that guy's gorgeous or something. You don't hear that out of men, but girls do it a lot. So it's more common with women. But I've always told Laura, again, going back to like what you would do without me, you should be able to do with me kind of thing. Not literally. I'm not trying to have a three-way. But I'm going to the point of telling her, and I've literally told her this, hey, if you're attracted to a girl, because I think she's thought about it with the whole like celebrities, she has celebrity crushes and stuff. I think that sexuality is open and should be discussed. Mm-hmm. And so I've always told her, if that's something you feel, talk to me about it and we'll figure it out. I'm not saying I'm cool with it. I'm not saying I'm going to let you go do whatever you want. But I think that we should at least, you should feel comfortable enough that you can come to me and say, hey, I have these celebrity crushes or a crush on a girl I saw at Sonic. I don't know what it means. I don't think that I like girls, or maybe I do, I don't know. I would want you to at least tell me about it so we can discuss it together and have a conversation, because I truly believe I am kind enough to have a real conversation about it and not just one where I'm like, you're weird, God hates you, all those weird things. So that's my opinion on it. I don't have a lot of experience in here, which is where you'll come in. But I do think that if I was giving this person advice, my advice would be to talk to him about it. And if he doesn't understand, because she said some major things, which is he's the love of my life and I couldn't be happier. She obviously likes this guy. So you cannot help that you also might like a girl. You should be able to have a conversation with him about it, and it's okay. Now, there is the Christianity part, which I think might be the issue. I wouldn't say if there's a danger issue there, definitely don't do it. But if you feel comfortable enough, bring it up. And if he doesn't like it and leaves you, then that was what was supposed to happen anyways.
Right. And
what do you feel?
Well, I feel like this all goes back to the way that I came out to my parents. Like, I was always afraid, so there's always this fear of people not accepting you, whether it's your sexuality or whether it's like the type of music you like. It all comes down to people being accepting or whatever. But
or even the type of girl, right?
Yeah.
If it's like a boyish girl, it's one thing. If it's a girly girl, it's one thing. If it's someone that's like noticeably super attractive, it's one thing. Noticeably not in shape, not in shape. They'll judge the type of person as well. Yes.
Everything. So I don't know, I just feel like I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, fuck everything. So like
well, what advice would you give this girl?
I would give her,
because let's assume they can't say fuck everything.
Right.
Unless that is your advice. Go for it.
I would tell her to have an open conversation with her man. If she feels that she couldn't be happier, so she's obviously confused about something. She's obviously missing something. So have a conversation, just like you said. Have a conversation, bring it up, be honest with one another. And if he understands, cool. If he doesn't, then I like to say move on and find a different chick. But I feel like the religion is probably what she's afraid of.
Yes.
The religion part it plays a huge part in most people's lives and stuff. So...
because there isn't really a religion that promotes that, right?
No. See, no.
Like a traditional religion, right?
Right. Because, you could obviously go to, like, non-denominational places.
Yeah.
And they don't give a crap. But Christianity, I don't understand it. So, I suck at giving advice. I told you I suck at giving advice.
I think you gave great advice. It's almost like people don't know yet. That's how I look at it. Like, the way we look back and we go, what? Slavery was a thing?
Right.
If you went back and talked to someone at that time, they would probably look you in your eyes and go, no, this isn't a racist thing. They're just better workers. And they listen and I own them. Like, they would justify it, and everyone around them would probably nod their heads and go like, yeah, that's what it is. They just don't know yet. Yeah. So we now, years later, can look back and go like, oh, that's terrible.
That was wrong.
There was a time where they thought smoking indoors was good. There's a time where they thought smoking while you're pregnant was okay. We all grow, and now it's crazy. There will be a time where people look back and go, what? Someone liked someone of the same sex and they were scared?
Yeah.
Everyone does that now. Yeah. There will be a time. So let's be ahead of that.
I'm hoping we're getting to that point. So I feel like she just...
I think we will.
It's hopeful. There's always going to be somebody that's against it.
For sure. The same way there's still racist people, right?
Right.
But for the most part, it will be way more comfortable. And then it's
open.
Easier when the minority is the person that acting crazy. Right. When there's a small percentage of people doing stupid stuff, we can go, all right, you're just dumb. And you're not going to affect my life in a major way. Right. But when the major percentage is feeling a certain way, it's an issue. But yeah, I think that this person should definitely have a conversation and go with their guts.
Yeah, have a conversation. Be honest with yourself. Because that's what I was trying to tell my friend going through the breakup. I was like, the only person that you have to answer to is yourself.
Yeah.
The only person that you have to put up with is yourself. And at the end of the night, you're not happy with who you are, there's got to be changes made. Whether it's a conversation to be had or whether it's a change that you need to make, you got to get it done.
Yeah.
Because you can't live your life thinking, what if? You can't live your life thinking, what if I had done this? What if I had changed this? You can't go about that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always going to be something that you could have done differently. But if you don't take the chances, you're never going to know. So if this is something that she's really feeling and she's bringing up more than just... I mean, celebrity crushes is a thing. I get it.
Yeah.
But like, if you tell me that you're having a crush on this girl that you work with, it's completely different. And that's when it's time to have that conversation.
I agree.
And it's time to have that conversation with your significant other and think about it and reflect on it yourself.
And do it now and not later.
Right. Yeah, because you're going to fall back and you're going to be like, oh, fuck.
Good advice.
Oh, thanks.
Girl, you be killing them.
If you guys enjoyed that clip, click on this icon over here if you want to subscribe to the Clips channel. Click on this icon over here if you want to view the entire podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel as well. See you next time.